China's financial capital is collapsing, but its best friend is collapsing all over. No points for guessing, I'm talking about Pakistan. Such is the dire state of this country that its government is failing to provide its people the most essential of commodities, like cooking gas. Look at this video. What do you see? These plastic bags have cooking gas. People are storing LPG in plastic bags because there aren't enough gas cylinders. If you follow this show daily, then you already know that there isn't much gas left in Pakistan. Dr. Asim Hussain, the country's former petroleum minister, has said that it's almost certain that natural gas will be exhausted in Pakistan by next year. In Karachi, people are complaining about no gas. Those who still have supplies say that the pressure of the gas coming into their kitchen is far too low to cook the meals properly. And these problems are not limited to the low-income neighborhoods, mind you. They have spilled to the affluent areas of Karachi as well. Local media reports saying that families are being forced to replace breakfast with tea and biscuits because there is not enough gas to boil an egg. It's something most of us will not be able to relate to. But this is the reality of Pakistan. Such is the desperation that gas is being sold illegally in these plastic bags. And why is there a gas crunch in Pakistan, you ask? Because its gas reserves are shrinking. Reports say no new reserve has been discovered in 20 years. Balochistan is expected to have reserves, but which country or company would want to invest in digging a troubled province? Now, what do countries that don't have enough money do? They buy. But buying requires money, and Pakistan has none. Its foreign exchange reserves are dwindling at a time when energy prices are sky high. And the result is this: the government's incompetence is pushing people to the edge. How often do you see images like this coming out from a country? When they do, it's safe to say the country's government has failed. Very soon, it will also fail to keep the railways running. Reports say Pakistan's railways only has enough oil to last 2 days, meaning come Thursday, the trains running in Pakistan may be forced to pull the brake and switch off the engine. If you think something like this will be unprecedented, I urge you to think again. Not too long ago, Pakistani railway was left with only 1 day's oil. And guess what it did? Pakistan was forced to stop goods trains, especially those running between Karachi and Lahore. Employees are getting their salaries almost 20 days after the payday. In December, train drivers had to stop the trains in protest because their salary was credited late. Finally, the department was forced to pay drivers in 2 installments. The Pakistani railway has collapsed. Officials, in fact, saying the department is mirroring the situation of the government. Earlier today, Pakistan announced that markets in the country would be closing sooner than usual. Same with wedding halls, because there is no energy to keep them running. So shops will have to pull down their shutters at 8:30 p.m. and wedding halls will have to shoo out the guests by 10 p.m. tops. Pakistan will soon be asking the government employees to work from home just so that the government buildings can save energy. All of this is part of Pakistan's National Energy Conservation Plan. The country's defense minister urged the people to embrace the measures, adding that the government is leading from the front. How exactly? He says no lights were on during the cabinet meeting today. That's a result of poor planning. Pakistan's government has failed to keep the lights on, and now its legitimacy is hanging by a thin thread. When I said Pakistan is collapsing all over, I meant its economy is just as bad as its political and security situation. Pakistan could be on the verge of splitting again. The Tehreek-e-Taliban has taken control of parts of territory in Pakistan's western frontier region. And what's more, the TTP has also announced a parallel government. This government has a cabinet, a defense ministry, a minister of education, even economic affairs. Which areas does the TTP control? Peshawar, Malakand, Mardan, Dera Ismail Khan, Banu, Kohat. Yesterday, the Taliban leader, Ahmad Yasir, decided to troll Pakistan. He shared a photo of Islamabad surrendering to India after the 1971 war. It was a harsh reminder of the last time Pakistan had split and Bangladesh had become independent. The photo was a reminder of the déjà vu that's likely to follow soon. A déjà vu that we coincidentally happened to have told you about at length yesterday. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.